Welcome to your favorite drive-in theater and a sparkling new season. Watch our screen and local newspapers for all the fine shows coming this way. Show after show will feature the latest hits, the biggest stars for fun-filled, pleasure-packed evenings. Relax, come as you are, and spend an enjoyable night out with the entire family. No parking problems, no babysitting problems. And there are always tasty snacks at our modern refreshment stand.
Thanks, folks. And once again, welcome back.
All right, July, Public Enemies with Christian Bale, Johnny Depp playing John Dillinger. It's a period piece, gangster movie. It was a pretty decent story, kind of what I expected. You know, Depp and Bale are consistently good actors, and honestly, this movie, I could take it or leave it. One thing that really took me out of the movie was what a lot of people complained about with Cloverfield and the Blair Witch Project, is that the camera was done in kind of a, you know, a shaky, in-the-moment type style, and for me, in the theater, that gave me a headache. I don't know why specifically, but that's just what happened. Again, Depp and Bale, good actors. Story was decent, and it just, I don't know. To me, take it or leave it. Okay, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Yes, I went to go see the Harry Potter movie in the theater, and honestly, I enjoyed it immensely. It, to me, was probably the best as yet of the Harry Potter movies, most of which I've only seen, well, all but the previous one I had only seen on TV, on reruns on ABC Family, which it seems like the first four movies they seem to, once a month, they have a weekend where they just run those four over and over. They never run the fifth one, though. Special effects, again, probably the best of all the movies. The story's a little darker. The kids are older. This is their last year at school and whatnot. At least that's kind of the way it sets up at the end of the movie for the next story, which is split into two movies. I like it, and I think I've said just about everything I can say about it. Good whimsical, but yet slightly darker movie. Go see it, unless you know, for some reason just completely hate those movies, which case I don't understand why, because they're really good stories. July, Funny People. This one was kind of marketed as a comedy, when really it's more of a comedy drama. Really more of a drama set in a comedy situation, because it's about Adam Sandler plays basically a version of himself. A different character name's different, but you kind of get the idea that he's a stand-up comedian turned film actor, and he meets these two guys who are struggling stand-up comedians. One of them becomes his writer, but and they live with another guy who's, you know, on a kind of a B-series television show. But it's a pretty funny movie. In the end, it has a pretty good story. It's definitely one I would watch again. Again, not going to buy it, but good drama, good acting, even on the part of Adam Sandler. Good dramatic role for him. So definitely go check it out. Alright, August, District 9. District 9 is an interesting film. The first half of the film for me was pretty much, it was kind of a hard-hitting social commentary with a sci-fi backdrop, but then by the second half of the film, it's kind of a B-real science fiction movie. You know, it's not, I don't know why I said B-real. It's a B movie, basically, at the last half. Once you get to a certain point, the real story has been told, and you're just left with the sci-fi action sequences. So, it's a good movie. I would consider buying it on DVD. I'm probably going to wait until it hits something like a $5 bin or some bargain bin, because I really, as much as I liked it, it didn't hit home with me really all the way. It lost me in that last half. Okay, when I saw excuse me, that's physical reaction from the thought of saying this. When I saw later on DVD, The Goods, Live Hard and Sell Hard, Jeremy Piven in the starring role here. It's a comedy about the guys that come to auto dealerships and help them, you know, drastically reduce their stock or make up a large amount of money from what they've got in stock in a short period of time. Wow. Even the people I thought were going to like this movie hated it. It was lame. I'm sorry. After seeing The Hangover, I thought I'll give another one of these movies a try. Yeah, don't. Skip this one. Inglourious Bastards, Quentin Tarantino. A lot of it is just your standard Quentin Tarantino movie with the backdrop of World War II. The characters are great. The comedy scenes, I don't know how Brad Pitt actually delivered some of these scenes perfectly. I'll just say his character, speaking Italian, is probably the funniest thing in the entire movie. And you're going to enjoy this one if you've enjoyed any of Tarantino's previous films, you know, with maybe the exception of Jackie Brown, because I don't know anyone that really, I mean, while they may have enjoyed it, Jackie Brown, nobody really loves that one that I know. But yeah, at the end of the movie, it did kind of lose me. I'm not gonna say some historical inaccuracies and whatnot, but I wrote that off. I basically said, hey, this is, you know, this is what, if this movie was made, if Quentin Tarantino had made this movie at the time that World War II was going on, this was the way he would have seen the war ending. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Definitely go check it out. Great acting, great writing, and yeah, funny stuff. Halloween 2, the sequel to Rob Zombie's Halloween. Interesting take on the series here. Rob Zombie's first movie was kind of a retelling and origin story of the Michael Myers character, whereas this one really, it kind of takes on a psychological and supernatural element at the same time. It's an odd mixture, but it really does kind of work while being completely strange at the same time. I definitely think if you liked any of Rob Zombie's previous movies, you're going to like this one. If you like the Halloween series, you're probably going to like this one. If you're completely new to the whole thing, didn't see his first movie, this is not the place to jump in. Definitely isn't.